With us in the studio to shed light on the success and culture of poetry is Synnika Lofton, a poet who is referred to as Poet Immortal. Welcome.
Thank you.
Let me shake
Thanks
your
for having
head.
me.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
All right, Synnika, I think people want to know, what is Poet, or who is Poet Immortal?
Poet Immortal is actually my nickname, and it also doubles as my stage name. I believe that, a lot of our poets that we celebrate, a lot of them, aren't around anymore, but at the same time, their manuscripts and their books survive them. So I feel that Poet Immortal is a great way to signify that concept.
Nice, nice. Okay. Well, you are an author?
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
And Saxophones of Night Winds, Woman Ego is your first book.
My first book.
Okay, I love this. I love this book. Let me read an excerpt from your book that I found earlier. With legs crossed, I sat in the shadow plains of enlightenment and watched the fisherman cast his line from the sun. Prophets gathered around a lakeside fire while I interpreted a single blade of grass to the night, and King Menez spared an eclipse and poured blackness into my empty cup of truth. Now, I know I can possibly read that as effective as you can, but explain that. Explain your writing in this book.
The writing in this book, Saxophones of Night Winds, Woman Ego, is basically a spiritual journey through my own personal ego. And I felt that we build on history, and there's a historical reference in there, definitely. And at the same time, I was going through a spiritual kind of transformation, being in a different place and being able to think more. And so I tied that historical reference into my own journey for spirituality.
Wow, did you do that in your... I see you have a copy of your
This is my second book. This is The Burden and the Gift, Volume 1, which contains basically some of my performance pieces that actually work as literary pieces also. And I felt that people would definitely enjoy me performing them as well as reading them.
Well, I bet you inspire a lot of people with your writing. So tell me, who inspires you?
Poets that inspire me they come from all walks of life. They're prize-winning poets, they're street poets, just everyday poets that you meet, in the course of your day. But I think mostly what inspires me is life, and life being like a constant state of transformation, emotion, and movement. And the poet, his sensories, they're so in tune with the rest of the world that you're almost forced to be inspired by just the things that go on around you.
I love that inspiration. And this month is a National Poetry Month.
Yes, ma'am.
How do you feel about that?
I feel great about it. I feel great about it. Poets from all walks of life are definitely being celebrated right now. No matter if they won awards, not won awards, or they just perform in the street. They're definitely taking time out to reflect on their art form and their creative medium.
I certainly agree with that. And thank you, Synnika,
for
joining us on the show. We really appreciate you.